And we're live. Hey, good morning to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. Kind of want to reflect on last night's meetup. Thinking about a lot, different things, different aspects, different lessons learned, and share some of those thoughts with you, especially about personal OKRs. I think there was something to it last night for a few people that might share something later on in some of the programming and stuff we're to do. But it was really interesting, and our Zoom call got hacked. Not didn't get hacked, but had what do you call it, Zoom bombers or whatever. Uh, got rid of them after a while, but I was kind of hesitant on getting rid of them because you never know. Um, Maybe that's just the natural way people are. At some point in time, though, I bounced them and reported them to the Zoom people. So it'd be interesting. So we'll talk about that. Talk about personal OKRs. Some of the thoughts I came up that I reflect upon with that and what we saw. Still got to reach out with the people that participated and see if I can't do a couple little videos on how it worked and how it operated. It was pretty interesting. So it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. Here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way. And I'm going to relate the personal OKR experience of the conversation with sprint planning, maybe a little bit today, and just do an OKR analysis for yourself as a team. There's a lot of interesting things from that. And why do we do this? So we can bring value to the customer, not work crazy hours to do that, and help us stay focused and have some fun, right? So last night we did our show. Hopefully you can make it. The video isn't as quite as good as I wanted to be. I guess I had too many things going because I had Zoom. What did I have? I had Zoom on. I had my OBS. I had Miro on. I had a StreamYard. So as we are doing live in the Zoom call, I was broadcasting out to YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn at the same time. So it was a lot of things going through the bandwidth. I'm glad I put a hard cable into my computer for the connection. I think it would have died. So sometimes it kind of faded in and out. I'm going to see if I have a good quality video of it. I did record it. I think how to mix the sound and everything and make some smaller clips. But one of the things I saw was, and I just so you know what the session was about last night was I gave a little introduction on OKRs just to give some knowledge on that. And then we went and did some personal OKRs. We went right into personal OKRs. It made sense. So there's a couple of individuals that participated. We said, so what kind of goal would you have in the first quarter? Because it's very important to focus by quarter, and it takes a couple quarters to figure this out. But when you do it right, it's really effective, very powerful. And then you pick one or two things that you really want to focus on in a quarter, not everything that's in your backlog, not the whole world, but just one or two things that every sprint planning you want to say, do we have anything related to an OKR this sprint? If not, why not? And what can we add to work on an OKR? It's just a question process that goes through the thing. And we had a couple people with different perspectives. Both people were looking at career stuff, which was interesting, where they wanted to be in their career. And they were both from two different industries, right? So it wasn't even we had some agile people. We had some people that weren't in the agile industry at all. And how the group, and this is where I put in the little tag, the mastermind, and actually focus. So two things. One, there was focus on it because we concentrated. What is your goal for this quarter? What do you want to achieve? And some people had some goals. And then we kind of broke it down as a group. So the beauty of it was the time they spent. Like they may have not thought about it, but when you concentrate time and really think about it, it helps you focus your goals. And this is why sprint planning is good. And this is why OKRs every quarter is good because it helps you focus on that time and spend a little bit of time. It doesn't take much time. We did it in a half hour, cover two people. So you could definitely do a half hour and cover your entire team. What do you want to do for OKRs? Because it's only supposed to be a couple things, one or two, maybe three max. I did myself a little bit. and made me think about it a lot. I'll be honest with you, because I've been thinking about ever since then about my OKRs, what I want to do this quarter, and I need to spend some time doing it. And it helped focus. Now, here's the key: it focused on it, and the other part was the mastermind. The idea of throwing your ideas out there and getting ideas from other people that may be in different situations that we want to add, I think helps you mentally, personally develop your goals and how you want to get there, gets you really thinking. Now, we didn't really dive deep because I wanted to get a couple different people in there, but I think there's something to it where you have other people looking at you and challenge you and holding you accountable. One of the things in my coaching group, we are doing a mastermind for my coaching group. So this was a kind of an experiment where we're going to hold each other accountable on our OKRs for this quarter. So part of the mastermind for the people I'm coaching is that. And if you're interested, you could sign up for a consultation to see if this works for you. But it was interesting, the ideas that were generated and had different thought processes that were out there that people could explore. And then you got to ask this powerful, myself as a coach, those why questions. Why do you want to do that? What is your real goal? And kind of dig around a little bit into really identifying what the goal is and the purpose behind the goal. So it was really good. I think people benefit. I am going to put out smaller segments with those sections for everyone to kind of look at and just kind of think about it. I am open to, if you want to, send me a message if you really want to do some kind of personal OKR goals for what you want to do, and we can talk about that. So I'm open to explore that with some people if anybody's interested in, and doing a one-on-one exploring personal OKRs for people. Now, the other thing I learned, here's some lessons learned from the Zoom call. A couple things. Be ready. If you have a second person to help you with the Zoom calls, it'd be great, because Zoom does get hacked, does get bombed. It wasn't bad. A couple young kids being silly. And one of the things that there is a capability, there's settings in there. And I thought I put every setting, and I was experimenting with it. If you signed up for the Zoom call, you automatically got the Zoom connection. I'm changing that. I'm going to change it now, where I'm going to review everyone's email and who wants to be invited to these Zoom calls before you get the Zoom information. So there'll be the invite. I'm going to review the list of emails people sent, and I will approve them before they get their actual email. I may connect out and validate people who are joining the Zoom calls. I think that little bit of extra facilitation or prep logistics will make it a little bit better. So I'm hoping that'll be in the future. But it was a good lesson learned how it works, the setup, the broadcasting, the sound, connections, getting onto the other thing, into the other markets, into the different social media, and it worked pretty good. But that's definitely, if you do a Zoom thing, really, I would recommend going into the settings, and when you do the RSVP, and I really do recommend doing RSVP just from a security perspective. Plus, you get to meet and give it connect with people that were there and thank them, which they're all going to get thank you emails, except for the ones that hacked the system for attending, and verify that. So it's just something to listen. But if you're interested in doing the OKRs, I am curious if anybody wants to do their own personal set of OKRs for the quarter and run through a scenario. Feel free to message me, connect on one of my free 30-minute coaching sessions and talk about it. We can kind of explore. I'm up for exploring it. I have thoughts in my brain on how I can help people with that and this process. I could use some help exploring that idea and see how it would work and how it might take shape. But I think it was a good opening. And if some of the people that wanted to attend want to comment on that, feel free to comment on this video and say whether or not you liked it or not, or you thought it was good. So with that, I want to say have a great day. Happy scrumming. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. So we should have Fortune Cookie Friday. Try to do some happy things. There's something. Oh, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to talk about robotics. I put a post up there. and just having fun with the kids and how I'm using Scrum and a very agile mindset with the kids robotics club and how it applies there. So that's a little fun. So I'll take a little fun with the robotics and we'll go from there. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye.